You're the
Great
first
question.
person that's been delighted to talk to me today. But with that, Mr. President, members of the Plan Commission, my name is Anthony Novak. I'm an attorney with Newby, Lewis, Kaminsky, and Jones in LaPorte. Here tonight on behalf of the petitioner Shad Brennan Partnership, I have with me Leslie Shad and Joe Brennan. They are the partners in this partnership. So from a very high level, as detailed in the petition, as Skylar indicated, we're just doing a simple rezone request tonight. Currently, the property is zoned M2. We're asking for it to go to R1C. It's 2 parcels of land totaling 20 acres, and it's likely zoned M2 as it is just to the west of Highway 212. So right across the woods is something like Midwest Metal Products and Sandlow. And even though it is zoned M2, a mere feet across Eastwood Road, it's R1C. So a little bit about the background here. Just in a couple minutes, you'll understand why we're making this request. So Leslie and Joe's primary focus in retirement has been restoration and preservation of natural areas. Joe himself is an active board member on the Shirley Hines Land Trust, and Leslie was on the board of the National Wildlife Federation for almost 10 years. And in 2015, she founded and continued to lead Natural Habitat Evanston, which is a community group in Evanston, Illinois, that centers on restoring tree canopies, parks, and undisturbed neighborhoods, and encouraging pollinator gardens instead of turf grass. So they have a very much a environmental, bleeding heart, for lack of a better phrase. So Leslie indicated to me that this property here used to be known as Clark's Secret Garden for a number of years, which was a landscaping and nursery business. They saw the property, they admired the property, and eventually it came up for sale in 2014 when they decided to purchase it with the overall objection to preserve it for their children in the future and to restore the native habitat for birds and pollinators, never to develop it commercially. There's a residence and other small structures on the property, apparently constructed by Clark's Secret Garden, and Leslie and Joe thinks that they may have used one for their primary residence. They've never been in that great of shape, but Leslie and Joe have maintained them in a way to where they can at least still function as a residence. But kind of fast forward to 2024, they asked a contractor to give another estimate on making some much needed repairs, and the contractor said, you really got to just tear this thing down. So